When is there a day where I don't have something to say?
Well, you got enough cameras on you.
Every camera's on us. So yeah.
AJ will be here next.
So did you know that Miss Connie started selling health and life insurance?
Who?
Connie, Junior's mama. Light skin. I don't think you've ever met her.
Well, yeah, well.
You know Jasmine?
Yeah. Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is adolescence and substance abuse. And we're fortunate to have with us to talk about adolescence and the various types of substance that are abused, Alana McLaughlin. Alana, let me welcome you to the show this morning and to say how delighted we are to have you and to remind our audience that you started with us about 6 years ago. And you're still with us, and I think giving us excellent shows. And that is one of the reasons that we have you back each time, because you do give us some excellent information in reference to people within your age group especially. And that's why I think today we decided to call this show, at your suggestion, Adolescence and Child Abuse. But before we get started into this topic this morning, Alana, let's have you to give us some information in reference to your background, education, and some of your experiences, and then we'll talk about adolescence and substance abuse for the second segment.
Well, Dr. Haney, as you've already stated, my name is Alana McLaughlin. I am 13 years old. I will be 14 next month, which will be August 27th. Next school year, since we just finished one, I'll be attending the Nashville School of the Arts. I go to NSA for trumpet. I'm in the music category. That's really what I excel in. And I'm also in marching band with Pearl Cone High School. Go BOT. And basically, my pastimes include reading, writing, playing music. I play trumpet and piano and various instruments within the trumpet range, you know, like horn, cornet, all those, French horn, things like that. And so that's basically my life, and of course coming here and sharing knowledge about subjects I know about and that I can sometimes even relate to, you know, see firsthand and give a big insight on those subjects like the one that we're talking about today.
Okay, and that's what we will talk about today, Alana, adolescence and substance abuse. Let's, before we have our second segment, let's get started in terms of identifying certain terms in terms of the individuals or the people that we're dealing with and the substances that you would like to highlight this morning.
Well, some key terms that I'll be using throughout the show, one of them being substance abuse. Anything can be abused. Any substance can be abused. Right now, we're talking about substances that are within the drug category, stuff that's not always legal. Things like heroin, cocaine, marijuana, prescription pills like Adderall and etc. That's what I'm talking about. And adolescence. In my eyes, the adolescent ranges from 13 to about mid-20s. After you get past, say, like 25 or 25 and older, you're an adult until, you know, 40s, that's like middle age, and then 65 and older, that's senior citizen. To me, I don't know if there's a set scale for that, but that's how I'm looking at it. You know, if I'm wrong, you know, feel free to correct me or whatever. But that's what I'm going to be talking about, and that's the age group that I'm focusing on. I will include statistics from other age groups, such as senior citizens and adults, but the main focus is adolescence.
Very good. And of course, when we have our first commercial break, then we'll come back and we'll deal with that. But I think that some of the information that you can bring to us in reference to this should be very, very helpful for people within your age category. As a matter of fact, that's why.
Because we abuse substances the most. 60% of teens who abuse substances get them from other age groups. That just makes it easier for us to get it. That makes it easier for us to distribute it. That means more of us get them. So we're really an afflicted age group, honestly.
And so in a real sense, you're dealing with an area and with a group that should be very, very interested in some of the things that we're saying. And most of those individuals that fall within that group can relate to some of the terms that you will probably use that in a real sense, I might not even understand. Honestly, them in a real sense.
You either know someone who abuses drugs or you are someone. And it's as simple as that.
And it's that prevalent. You think it's that prevalent?
It's that prevalent. I can tell you plenty. I won't, but I could tell you plenty of people who abuse substances. I haven't, thankfully, but I know plenty of my old classmates. And I just got out of middle school. Like, I know plenty of people. And it's sad.
And so you see, and these individuals we see walking around at the mall and at various other places, and many of them might be involved in what we call substance abuse. And so in a real sense, this is a real problem in America today, dealing with with all groups in a real sense, but especially with this particular group. And this is why we wanted to highlight what we're dealing with
We need to get awareness out for this. There's so many groups that help teenagers get off drugs, but we just need more awareness.
Okay, and so what we'll do, we'll take our first commercial break, and we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break.
You did that at first, and you had me thinking that was going to end, so I stopped talking, and I kept giving it to you because I kept thinking it was going to end. Yeah, so I got confused. That's why I stopped talking, but I had more to say, but I was scared that I was going to go over.
Well, now, what we'll do, we'll come back for the second segment. And then this will be an 8-minute segment, and we're still talking about adolescence and substance abuse, and now you're free in a real sense to sort of build your information around within that 8-minute area. Can you do that?
Oh, well, you like my nails?
Yeah, yeah. Well, you got them, you got one of them
glitter.
Silver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this will be 7 minutes and 55 seconds, and I'm going to introduce the show again. So this is moving quite well here. I hope we can
thank
move all
you.
And saying, you know, and all I'm going to say is let's pick up where we left off last time, and then you.
So I'm going to talk about like statistic-wise for this subject, and then I'm talking about like real-world experiences for the last segment is what I meant. And only do your eyebrows when it's about to end.
Like that?
Like, yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Just make sure I get it, you know. I'll be looking at you. Just
I generally say it when, you know, almost.
I know, but you cut me off, like, and I don't want to keep going. So just make sure I can.
Thank you and welcome back to the second segment of the show for today. We're talking to Alana McLaughlin, and she's given us some information in reference to adolescence and substance abuse. And Alana, let's pick up where we left off during that first segment to have you continue your discussion in reference to some of the issues involved with adolescence and substance abuse. Let's do it from that perspective.
As I stated in the first segment, I will be referring to, any substance can be abused. Anything can be abused. But right now, for the purpose of the show, I'm solely talking about drugs, things that aren't meant to be abused, but still are. Things that are meant to, well, prescription drugs at least, are meant to help you, not to kill you. And so that's what I'll be talking about. Also, I will be focusing focusing on the adolescent age group. In my eyes, that means 13 to say middle 20s.